In this video, I'm going to complete 100% a game about the chopping trees. I'm cutting down every single tree on this island. Even though it's literally forbidden. This I'm planning new ones, just so I can chop them all down again. All that for the shiny new axe and awesome chance. I also collecting every raccoon, upgrading absolutely everything, and I have a feeling I'll be emptying every coffee machine I can find. By the way, let me know in the comments how many cups of coffee you think I drank during this video. I actually drank here myself, which is great. At least I have something to make a quick escape in once everyone realized what I've done. The game immediately tells me what my job is. Chop trees, collect logs, and sell them. Sounds simple enough. They even gave me a tiny cabin with a bed, a table, and a workbench. Or something left me a camera. I'm not sure if it's imported later or it's just for fun, but I definitely take it. The workbench lets me upgrade my gear, although right now I only have a case to upgrade for my axe, stamina, and strength. Before getting to work, I wanted to explore a little because this place honestly looks gorgeous. That's a beautiful ravine nearby, but unfortunately I couldn't even get close to it. One spot in the right and the entrance there are signs saying no cutting trees and no fishing. Wait a second, did somebody scare me? No, probably not. There weren't any fish in the river. Either it's decided there because there's nothing left to catch, or nobody here cares about the rules. Considering I am about to cut the entire island, I guess I need a second one. Time to get to work. The chopping actually feels really satisfying. The physics are surprisingly good, and the coolest part is that the cut appears exactly where you hit the trees. That's a really nice touch. Now I just need to carry this log somewhere I sell them. At first, I thought I had to load everything into this little rail cart to sell it. Turns out I actually just for transporting logs over long distances. Fair enough. Also, I have to admit, the horn and the sink is amazing. I also realized I never asked how much this job actually pays. So let's find out. Some trees are worth $10, others are worth $30. Hopefully that's per log. Let's throw one in. Oh, it processes everything automatically. And yep, $10. Naturally, the first thing I wanted to do was spend my first paycheck. Unfortunately, I'm broke. Looks like I actually have to work for a living. Just like real life. I also have a stamina bar, so I can't spend my whole day swinging my axe forever. Every now and then I have to hear back and pay to restore my energy. First, sleeping isn't an option here. I didn't notice at the first, but my character can only carry 3 logs at a time. For now, I definitely upgrading this later. One thing I really like is that I can dump a whole pile of logs into the sawmill. And it will process them one by one while I go do something else instead of standing around waiting. Let's refill our stamina. And now I finally have enough to upgrade my axe. Hopefully that means fewer things per tree. Honestly, I really like this place. I have such a cozy atmosphere. Actually remind me on my grandma's farm. Well, except she grows flowers, vegetables and fruit trees, instead of paying people to destroy the forest. I'll never chop a tree there. We never had a reason to, but I did spend plenty of time moving the grass. Although this definitely isn't a farming game. Here are some fun habits trying to carry giant piles of logs on my shoulder. Another thing, I don't think I actually need to remove the tree stumps for 100 completion, but my inner perfectionist refuses to leave them behind. I tried opening the map to see the whole island, but couldn't figure out how. Honestly, I'm not a huge area yet, but so I'll survive without it. The game keeps reminding me that I can upgrade my tools and refill my stamina. Yes, I know. Thank you. Oh no! I completely ran out of stamina. Everything takes forever. I also notice I have a huge inventory at the bottom of the screen, but I'm guessing I found more useful tools besides just the camera. Chop, 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 chop. And wait. One of my logs just disappeared. Not only can I not climb it down to get it, it's completely gone. Hopefully my boss doesn't notice the missing inventory. Let's cash in what we got and see what we can upgrade next. I'm going with stamina. The more trees I can cut, the more logs I can sell. The more trees I can cut, the more logs I can sell. The more logs I can sell, the more money I make. That's how economics work, right? After running out of inventory yet again, I decided to wander around to see what was waiting for me next. I found a bridge that looked like it took me across the river and a whole new area. Perfect. Except no. The game tells me I'm not completely clear the first region before I can move on. Fine. Let's come back later. I spotted some decorative fences with somebody sitting behind them. Turns out it's coffee machine. Perfect timing. Oh, come on. This place has everything. I'll take a cappuccino, please. Although I'm fine and try to stay awake, I should probably order an espresso. Coffee costs $20, which is unfortunately way outside my current budget. Guess I'll keep jogging back to base for free stamina instead. I'm actually curious which is more efficient in the long run, buying coffee or refilling stamina at home. Although I think the real advantage is being able to restore energy without running all the way back. In the distance, I could already see more beautiful areas waiting to be explored. That found something unusual, an orange tree. Apparently it's protected. Turns out the final trees on the region. Oh, this is cannot way up there, a parrot sheep. Obviously my first thought was, can I shoot it? Apparently yes. For $50? Yeah, they're definitely going to have the weight. Although I can at least take a picture of the parrot sheep. Here we go. It looks pretty good. Back to work. I figured I'd better earn some money before spending in random predator lives activities. I also cleared all the logs at the track so nothing would block the rail car later. Slowly but surely. The upgrades kept coming. Eventually I found have enough money to buy my first coffee. Instead of drinking immediately, it gets powered into the thermos, which means I can use it multiple times. It's actually a really nice mechanic. In my canyon I found another bridge. Unfortunately I couldn't repair this one either. But guess what, I have to reach it from the opposite side later and a shortcut back. Another cup of coffee. Perfect. But I remembered the cannons. This time, I couldn't finally afford it. Boom. Oh. Can you do that again? No? Alright then. I just saw real clear. It definitely wasn't me. At this point I can carry 9 logs. 9! I don't know anyone who's that strong, but apparently my character is a bit differently. I finally earned 98% completion for this entire area. Only one tree is left. Orange one. Moment of truth, and let us go! Area cleared. Let's also unlock a brand new type. Of tree for the next region. Now the whole place looks like a giant empty field. Although honestly, it's still beautiful, especially because I removed every single stump. Yes, with the area fully completed, I repaired the railway bridge. Time for a new adventure. I upgraded my rail card, pulled the lever, and we are off. Goodbye, little cabin. Not sure whether we'll see each other again. The ride itself is honestly gorgeous. Everything looks so peaceful. And just ahead, a brand new area waited to be completely deforested. I can already see the next train station, so what's waiting for me here? Hold on, stop the train. Well, first thing first, another coffee machine. Oh, excellent. There's also some kind of campsite. Wait, is that new save point? Oh, okay. So instead of a cozy cabin, I get a tent? I have to see what's inside. Maybe there are some new tools or hiders. Nope. Just a couple of barrels. And so that I can't stand with them. Wish someone makes it even funnier. Unfortunately, I can't drink it. And another track leading to something completely different. Only tiny problem. Unlocking it cost $500. Yeah, that's definitely a future me problem. Whatever's done, there's a probably important. Whatever's done, there's probably important. For now, let's keep moving. The area already feels much bigger than my first one. Wait, I can see another little window. I'm about to pass it. Mental note, come back later. Another railway split. I love this already. Eventually I reached what looks like my new home. The cabin is much bigger. There's another sawmill right next to it. I was honestly worried I have to haul every single log all the way back to starting area. Luckily, nope. I also noticed there built a fence along the water. I guess somebody really did try swimming or fishing. We got a bag, a workbench, and a bottle of rum sitting right at the table. Now that's employee appreciation. Kitchen, fridge, absolutely no food. Yes, I was supposed to bring groceries with me. Still, this place looks really nice. And it feels like a perfect kind of game to hide little secrets and collectibles everywhere. Oh, see? That's exactly what I mean. Raccoon. 1 out of 10 collected. Only 9 more to go. I searched it everywhere nearby, but couldn't find another one, so back to chopping trees. Bills don't pay themselves. Drinks coffee, cut trees, repeat. Honestly, not the worst job in the world. Let's grab another picture while we are here. Oh, a cave entrance? Interesting. And I found a detonator. That sounds incredibly safe. Sadly, I can't activate it yet. I also checked every corner for another raccoon. Nothing. Eventually, I earned enough money for another upgrade. This time, X. And wow, a huge difference. Now we're taking. Vroom, vroom. This is so much faster. I had to stop to another photo because the place is honestly beautiful. Butterflies everywhere. Lighting, it looks amazing. I can't wait to look through my photos collection later. This game is really relaxing. Just wandering through the forest feels like a breath of fresh air. Eventually I found an old wagon and hiding nearby raccoon number 2. Nice. Right in the middle of the air there's a gorgeous lake. I really wanted to jump in, but the game still wouldn't let me. There's even a rubber log floating out of just to tease me. Eventually I made it back to that mysterious little buildings I passed early. Turns out it's basically a greenhouse, and inside I unlocked a brand new tool, a shovel, which lets me plant my own trees. Yep. You could literally grow forests. Nice to chop them all down again for more money. I was actually worried that planting new trees wouldn't ruin my 100% completion. Thankfully, it doesn't count. Once an area is cleared, it stays cleared. Even if I decide to turn it into a forest again. Not that I plan to. This is a game about chopping trees, not gardening. Although, I couldn't resist planting a few just to see how they'd grow. And honestly, watching them slowly land apart near the sawmill was surprisingly satisfying. Searching all over the place for more raccoons. No luck. A case is actually pretty well hiding. After peeling up the massive stack of logs in the spot, I finally decided it was time to use a rail car to weight it. It was instant. I loaded up with the logs, dropped another stack in my hands, and headed back to the sawmill. Honestly, this transport system is great. Instead of making 100 tiny tips, I can move a ridiculous amount of wood all at once. I ended up doing that a few more times, and finally earned enough money to max out my strength. Now, I can carry 14 logs! 14! At this point, I'm basically the strongest person of Earth. Or maybe just the strongest lumberjack. Eventually, I reached the far end region, where I found a radio. I also tried crossing a bridge made out of logs on another island? No. Looks like I need to clear this area first. The radio lets me change the background music. I listened to a few stations, but honestly I preferred the calm soundtrack the game already had. It just fits the atmosphere so well. That was another save tensil nearby. Now that I save very often. Of course I had to stop another photo. This game keeps giving me postcard-worthy views. A little further down the path I found a dog. For a second I thought I finally get to ride a raft. Instead, I found another raccoon. I'll take it. When I got back to base, something caught my eye. The trees I planted early had already grown. They actually looks really nice laid up along the path. Almost like a little avenue. Then upgrading my rail cars and unlocking a second wagon. So now we are taking more wagons, means more logs, and more logs mean more money. I already repaired this little bridge and I spotted early near the starting cabin. I knew it. It really was meant to be rebuilt from this site. Now I have a much shorter route to sell logs that grow nearby. That saves a lot of time. After a while, I had chopping so many trees that my peeled logs had become a little expressive, actually a lot expressive. The stack was so tall and barely fit into the sawmill. Somehow it still worked, cute enough. Since I wanted to finish this area completely, I chopped down the few trees I planted myself. Time to wrap this place up. I figured I'd head toward this lighthouse next. Except the game had another plans. Apparently I need to go through the cave first. Fair enough. And I almost forgot I still hadn't chopped down the final tree. Time to fix it. Here we go. Boom. The part is finally open. Also now I think about it. Now exactly are trees growing inside the cave? Actually, maybe it isn't really a cave. Maybe just a tunnel through the mountain? Wait. No way! The snowy biome! With northern lights! Okay, that's the gotchas. The whole place feels completely different. Dark forest? Snow everywhere? It almost feels like permanent night. The area is pretty long. It's just like before, there are another sawmill and another little cabin waiting for me. Time to go raccoon hunting again. Inside the cabin there's a bed, a workbench, and another raccoon. Perfect. I also unlocked a brand new ability. Now it's a fallen tree crashing into another. It'll knock that one down too. Even better. If its tree gets knocked over this way, I don't have to cut the swamp afterward. That's going to save me so much time. I also noticed an achievement for cutting down a snowman. Well, I obviously had to test that. Turns out, the snowman was hiding a raccoon. I definitely wasn't accept that. Before getting back to work, I wanted to see where another railway bench led. So off I went, more forest, even more forest, a dead and another raccoon. Worth it. This is exactly why I love having a train. Transporting logs across the huge area would be painfully slow without it. And honestly, this place is beautiful. Although I may have gone a little overboard with my logging. That pile of logs is so tall, it literally clips through my roof. Yeah, I should probably take a picture of that. Definitely add it in my collection. There are still some of the trees left and I'm pretty sure I can build an even taller tower before I'm done. Finally, the last frozen tree. And here it goes. They unlocked the lighthouse. Perfect. Let's finish everything here first and we'll head straight there. Before leaving, I wanted to clean up the rest and the area properly. There were still new piles of logs lying around, and I wasn't about leaving free money behind. Besides, I still had one last upgrade to buy. And there it is. Max upgrade feels good. One interesting thing about this area is that you don't actually sell these frozen logs. Instead, you use them to unlock the path to the lighthouse. Honestly, I like that idea. It makes each region feels a little different. Alright, let's go. I have to admit, the snow area was absolutely beautiful. Well, before I chop down every single tree... Oops, the sunshine is back. This place looks incredible, and I'll imagine things. The sun actually seems slower than it's kind now. I think this time of day has been changing this whole time. While exploring, I finally found the very last raccoon. Mission accomplished. Now there was only one thing left to do. Climb to the very top of the lighthouse. Of course I had to stop for one last photo. No way, I was leaving without a souvenir. Standing down here and looking over the entire world, I just cleared. It honestly felt pretty satisfying. What started a simple job as chopping a few trees somehow turned into completely deforesting the island. Discovering hidden areas, completing every raccoon, upgrading every tool, and somehow surviving on an unhealthy without a coffee. Not bad. And with that, I'm officially 100% completed the game about chopping trees. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next adventure. And we'll see you all in the next video.